Yawn again. Hello, welcome back. Technical Tuesday with Johnny Tiger and
Kitten.
Kitten. I'm blocking Kitten. I'm blocking Kitten. It's October 11, 2022,
Yes.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Uh, we were celebrating both Kitten's birthday earlier and friend Lily. Happy birthday! Actually, Kitten's birthday is not until Thursday. So if I don't get a Toy Thursday done on Thursday, don't blame me. Yeah, blame her. It's all her fault. All her fault. Today we're going to do something that we sort of touched upon a little bit, I think, last year. It's relating to how to not let someone either grab and pull you away, drag you away. A lot of time, when people ask how it's going to happen, well, I can tell you, I can't tell you like really how it's going to happen because the world is a crazy place. There are a lot of
Yeah.
bad people out there. I can tell you, uh, if I was the bad guy, I'd probably just knock you on the head, knock you out, and take you away. But if they don't do it that way, then there's nothing for us to talk about because there's nothing for you to do.
Right.
Yeah. You know, some people will like come up and do the chloroform over your face and towel over your face and get you to pass out thing. Uh, we're not going to address those for now because those are things that just like look, even special forces people get nailed with those.
Mm.
Like, if someone suddenly put a chloroform uh, piece of cloth over your face, and you're not going to be able to say, I'm just going to hold my breath. Well, how long can you hold your breath? You know? And by the time you realize it has chloroform on it, you already breathed it in. So there's very little you can do for that. In those cases, we'll cover those scenarios in the future episode on, well, if that happened, how do you free yourself? How to deal with situations after, assuming you wake up? Okay, that's a scary thought.
Yeah.
For now, we'll just talk about the more immature kind of manhandling, pushing, shoving, taking you. Like, let's say that annoying relative that thinks they can manhandle you, and they just they're going to take you out of the room, right? A lot of time, what they do, they grab your shirt like this, yeah. A lot of times, though, some people will grab the front of the shirt like this, try to take you away. Some people will actually grab the arm. Some people will grab the neck. Some people will grab the hair. Okay. Now we covered hair grabbing before. You remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. So if you guys have not paid attention to how to deal with hair grabs, then it's there. It's there in the basic self-defense video playlist. Today, I want to show you another principle. I like to talk about principle because a lot of time when you show techniques, there are hundreds of them. There's so many techniques. And when you are really scared, most likely you won't remember them. And most likely, even if you remember them, they may not work because the person that you're using the technique on is not your friend,
Mm.
is not your training partner. They are not compliant. They might not have their leg in the right position. They might not have their body in the right position. So your techniques is all wacky. Okay, so principle is, on the other hand, as long as you understand what is it that need to get done, then just try to use your tactical thinking and all the techniques you know to get it done, right? So for example, rather than me teaching you, okay, the punch come from here and then you throw it out and rotate to knock someone out. If I tell you your goal is to pop someone on the chin very, very hard, however you do it, it's easier, right? Yeah. Then you don't have to think about how am I supposed to throw this punch? Like where's my elbow? You just think chin very hard. Okay, got it. So teaching principles is always easier. For new people, principles a bit frustrating, I know, because new people don't have as many tools in their arsenal, in their head. So they say, okay, you're telling me to do this, but I don't really know how to get it done. Okay, that's okay. Once you train a little bit longer, you'll build up enough different techniques, different experience, and you can get that done. So, long-winded intro aside, how do you deal with someone that's trying to manhandle you or abduct you or drag you away? Uh, We are going to remember one of the basics. One of the basics in judo and Brazilian jiu-jitsu, which sounds really silly. Okay, it says when they grab you, grab them. Why is that? Okay, let me show you guys. If kitten just stand there and struggle, okay, let's grab you and you try to stay still or pull away, it's hard because me, bigger and stronger and taller, like a foot taller,
Yeah.
I can like muscle her around like crazy.
Yeah.
But if she follow the principle of I grab her, she grab me, then suddenly, okay, hold on to it. It's hard. It's hard for me to muscle her around. Why is that? Well, why is that?
Because I'm actually bigger than you.
Yeah. uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's because you are anchored.
Oh.
Yeah, because
Uh-huh.
now you are anchored to the person. Okay. Uh, when the person pulling you, they're not only pulling your weight anymore. They
Right.
have to fight their own weight.
Ah.
Yeah. And not to mention when you are grabbing onto them, whatever they do is going to cause them to go off balance. So that is why when someone grab you, grab them back. That is the most immediate principle. Okay, they grab you, you grab them. Doesn't matter where. Like if I grab her arm, eh, grab me, whatever. Yeah. See, I grab her arm, she grab my arm, and now we're like a tug of war, right?
Yeah.
Or even if she doesn't grab my arm, even if she just like grab my shirt, huh? You see? Okay, lock that arm, lock your arm straight. Now there's no way for me to drag that. Yeah, because every time I pull, her arm going right into my chest. So she is using me against me.
Mm.
Okay, but I'm going to take one step further, take one step further,
Okay.
and show you guys that when someone tries to drag you away, attack you, you want to grab first. So someone grab your arm, grab them back, and then work your way down so you can hamper one of their legs. So from here, yes, good, good. See how she doesn't just let go of both hands and drop down. She go hand over hand and then work her way down there, right? So now I not only have to worry about how to move her, I have to worry about how am I going to move my leg. Now, when you guys are practicing, this is something you have to be very careful with. Is think about where your head is. See how Kitten is hiding her head behind my hip. This is because when you go down there, eventually the person is going to get mad enough to smack you on the head. Right? So you want to keep your head hidden behind their butt. Tuck your chin in and al- always feel for what they're trying to do. Like the moment they try to hit you on the head, push your shoulder into them, that will move them off balance and they have to recenter themselves, right? And some people say, well, if I am down here, wouldn't they just stomp me or kick me with the other leg? If she's where she is, like beside me, hiding behind my butt, I can't. Okay, look at this. If I try to kick, shake me, yeah. Every time you feel that I'm going to kick you, can you feel when I'm trying to kick you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because when a person is trying to kick, all the weight will shift onto one leg. Okay? When you feel that weight shift, push them. That they have to put down that other leg. Right? Okay? So worry about the hit, worry about the kick, and also you got to learn how to be stable. Right? You got to learn how to be stable while you're down there holding onto their leg. Because a lot of people, especially bigger people, they'll try to push you over and get on top of you. Right? So while you're down there, make sure you're stable. It's okay to lean your weight against the person's leg, and the person try to push. Yeah. See how she's staying very close and just keep shifting with my leg. And this is her still being nice. Like she's not grabbing my groin or pinching me or biting me on the leg. Yeah. However, I do want to stress something that, again, go back to me saying everyone should carry a self-defense tool because while you're down here, this is the best opportunity for you to get your tool ready, right? So there's a clever way to do that is you want to make sure if you're reaching for your tool, you're not too obvious. So you want to switch your grip. So if say let's say she's reaching for a tool with her right hand, then she wants to get her left arm through my leg like this. Watch your face. Watch your face. Yeah. Ow, 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 ow. Show them the pen. Yeah. The tactical pen. Like she just, that's all she did. She just pressed that right into the back of my leg. Yeah. So the little bit of time I thought I could get free. I'm like here trying to get her face, and suddenly I felt this sharp pain in the back of my leg. That's what's going to happen. That's what we want happen, right? When we're out there dealing with this person who tried to take us away. Obviously, if it's just that annoying auntie or uncle, don't do that. You can still hold on to their leg, but yeah, don't do the tactical pen. But tactical pen from down there, while we are here on the video, there's a couple of places back of the leg, like Kitten did. Very good target, especially when she's cupping the front of my leg. So all it takes is she pulling back with this and pushing forward with that. That's a lot of pain right there. Yeah.
It's very sensitive. That's the hamstrings.
On the hamstring, yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you want to, if the person is really bad person, then you go straight down on the kneecap. Yeah, you go straight in for the kneecap. That will disable that leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Or a little trick that some of you don't know is if you take the pen and just go down the shin.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because the shin bone is the only thing it has covering it is a
This
layer of
is
skin.
their skin.
There's no meat
Yeah.
in between that skin and the bone.
Yeah. So if you either smack the shin with that pen or just roll with like grind it down the shin, that will do that will hurt the person a lot. Okay? So there's a lot you can do. Some people think that this is a lot of people refuse to learn this principle because they say it's so disgraceful looking because they are basically like cowering by the person's leg. There's so much you can do down there to mess up your attacker. So don't hold yourself back just because this looks like a chicken shit technique. It's very, very handy. Right? Just always remember head, hide it. Right? You either want to hide it low by the calf or behind the butt. Right? Behind the butt is really weird. I know. I know. Yeah. If you can, rest your head on the person. Why? Because your head will also help you with sensitivity. The moment the person move, you'll feel it through your head as well, right? Not just your arm. Okay. So, like some people are saying, how come you're not talking about how to grab down here? Well, because there's like 100 different ways to do it. There's no right or wrong way as long as you protect your head, as long as you don't lose the person, as long as you don't get pushed over. Um, ideally, you want to weave through the inside of the leg. Right? You want to weave through the inside, either grab the pants, either grab the shirt, or if I have pocket, you can even
Yeah,
put your hand.
that's what I was looking for.
Yeah, yeah. Or like in this case, I have a martial art belt. You can just like latch onto that belt. Yeah, and hold on to that, and with your arm sort of weave through like that, you have very good control. Again, watch your head. Yeah, the other person is going to start hitting you on the head after a while, right? And watch for that shift in balance when they try to kick you. Yeah, and some people say, so what do I do once I'm down there? Well, you don't want to stay there forever, obviously. This is more of a defensive stage where you have very good control. I would say you are pretty safe down there for about 15 seconds, 20 seconds before the person is going to think of something really bad. Um, so while you're down there, get your tool, self-defense tool out, or
Uh-huh.
find a way to run away. If you there again, anyone sighted would have a bit of advantage there because they can just let go and run away. Don't stab me with that. Hey, turn around. Camera's behind you. Don't stab me with that pen. Um, yeah. So that's basically what you want to do when someone bigger, stronger, trying to muscle you around. Grab them back and work your way down to one leg. Your whole body, your two arms, your leg against one of their legs, you are going to win, right?
Yes.
Now, some people will say, well, what if they just like drag me away, attach the leg like that? If there's a really big size difference, they might be able to do it, but I mean, if you're like Kitten and me, for example, like I'm bigger than her, but okay, go down and grab my leg, and I'm going to try to drag her, okay, and see what happens. Like no hitting. I'm not even going to hit her on the head now. Let's say I'm just going to. Okay, there's no way. Like I can't move. Why is that? Because I can't get leverage.
It's easy for me to anchor, to
It,
tell you the
it's
truth.
so
I'll
easy
be
for
honest.
her to anchor because her whole weight is down there.
Yeah.
And anytime she feel my leg even trying to move, she can just either twist this way, twist that way to
Yes.
dump my uh, leverage. So if you know what you're doing, this is a way for someone really small to really hamper someone really big, right? Um, Again, when you are practicing with a partner, don't go crazy with this because I want to caution you guys that if you are holding onto someone's leg, let's say this is a leg you're holding onto,
Yeah.
and you suddenly feel your partner start to fall over, let go. Okay?
Yeah.
Because sometimes people don't realize is uh, if the person fall over and you're holding on, you might snap their knee.
It'll affect their knee. It'll affect their lower back and their hips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So if you feel that your partner is about to trip and fall over, let go and get out of the way so they don't
Yeah.
fall on top of you.
Yeah.
Um, and so be aware of that because I've seen guys break each other's leg by accident
Oh.
doing something like this.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So other than that, have fun practicing this at home. It's pretty safe as
Yeah.
long as you know how to read the danger sign.
Yeah.
And yeah, be careful with the tactical pen. She's naughty. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Look at my hand. Look at my hand.